Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Don 773 TV. You're definitely in a place to be. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Today I'm gonna be diving into the Michael. We'll be doing a movie review, giving my thoughts. But before we even do that, y'all check this out. Let's check the clip out. There it is. Yeah, man, that was cold. I went and saw it. And I'm gonna be honest. I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. I'm gonna lie to y'all, I really liked the movie. Thought it was a great film all the way around. And you know, Jaafar Jackson, he did an amazing job portraying his uncle, Michael Jackson. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That might be the best performance we're gonna see. That might be the best one we're gonna get of somebody trying to capture Michael Jackson energy. Because Michael energy, his essence, his movements, his presence, that's hard to duplicate. That's hard to imitate. And with Jaafar being an actual family member, being Michael's nephew, I think he was able to, you know, tap into something different. He tapped into that ancestral powers, you know, that ancestral energy. Y'all know on this channel, we talk about ancestors and ancestries on the regular. You know, family lineage, legacy, and how important it is to honor the ancestors. And I think that family connection helped him bring something authentic to that role. And it didn't feel like somebody doing some cheap imitation. It felt real. And this is exactly what I mean right here. I want to play a clip for y'all. Jaafar wasn't just studying Michael Jackson. He's connected. Really connected to the family. Like, he's not one of those nephews who somebody got a jump off pregnant somewhere and hey, that's a bastard child. Y'all check this out. This how he came up. Hold on 1 second. This is the wrong one. This is the wrong. I'm sorry about that, chat. Now y'all check this clip out.
You're still, because did you lose yourself in Michael a little bit? Have you gotten yourself back? Have you gotten Jaafar back?
I think so, absolutely. Yeah, but I enjoyed every second of it in Michael's world, and I miss it. I definitely do.
Your bedroom was Michael's bedroom, correct? Is that right?
Not growing up, but I grew up in the same house. Yeah.
It's the same house, but not the same bedroom.
Not the same bedroom. Well, I had a few years where I did sleep in that same bedroom, but my main bedroom was, I think it was my Auntie Janet's old room. Yeah.
You were in Janet's room.
So that right there alone is deep. This is not some distant nephew who just came along down the line and hey, this our nephew. No, he actually was raised in a family home. So that kind of connection matter. That's not just acting. That's being close enough to the legacy to understand the importance of this role. And I think that showed up on screen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I went with my family, me, my wife, my kids, my grandmother, my great aunt, multiple generations in the theater. And everybody enjoyed the movie. My kids ranged from 21 to 7. And everybody was locked in. My grandmother enjoyed it. My kids enjoyed it. My grandmother and my son were in the theater dancing and singing together. And that right there tells you everything. Michael Jackson stretches across generations. My grandmother generation got to watch little Michael Jackson grow up. They saw him grow into off the wall Michael Jackson. Then my parents' generation grew up on Michael. They saw him become one of the biggest stars in the world. And I grew up watching the media trying to tear this man down, and he prevailed every time, all the way up until his death. Now my kids, the next generation, still knows the music, still reacts to those songs, still feel the energy. That's not regular. That's a real legacy. That's star power that crossed across generations. And now here's where I got a problem, right? You got the critics and some review sites trying to act like this wasn't a good movie. Meanwhile, the public is saying something totally different. Fans showing up, theaters packed, people are leaving satisfied. So who should people believe, critics or the public? Because the public have a totally, hey man, they looking for more. We ready for part 2. Because I think a lot of these critics, they got a hidden agenda. We know what's going on. The public judged the movie based off how it made them feel from what they saw. And from what I've been seeing, people loved it. When I went, multiple rooms were filled in the theater. There were people dressed like Michael Jackson all through the movie theaters. Man, it was lit. People reacting to the music. People was really emotionally engaged in those theaters. You could feel it in the room. That's a success. That's impact. Yeah, and the ending, it takes us up to the bad era, and then it leaves you want more. People were walking out saying, man, I felt that if the film felt short. And that's crazy, because if a movie is nearly 2 hours long and people are leaving out saying they wanted more, that meant they were engaged. That meant the movie worked. And now people are already talking about part 2. And it sounds like it's in the works, y'all. Let me play a clip for y'all. 1 second, let me pull it up. I got it right here for the family. Like I say, it sounds like part 2 is already in the works. And if you've seen the film, you know exactly what I mean. And we've been seeing pictures and photos. Well, that's the same thing. We've been seeing photos of Jaafar Jackson and bad era Michael Jackson. But I want y'all to check this out.
You are now a leading man. Have you been reading other scripts? Do you have something else you're going to do before you do this second part of Michael?
I've been reading many things, but there's a few things that has caught my eye, but it's really on timing whenever I'm available after finishing Michael. So we'll see, but I can't wait to get on to the next thing.
How far along have you all gotten? Because I know you've shot some other stuff, and we've seen scenes where you're like walking with Nia and other things that weren't in the movie. So how far along have you gotten?
Well, I don't know. That's a better question for Antoine Fuqua or Graham King. But there's a lot we shot. I can't even keep count of how much we shot footage-wise, and I mean the days were it was many months of shooting. But I know there's a lot more to be told in Michael's story, and the audience will want more.
Is there?
So there it is. And I ain't gonna lie, we want more. I'm ready for it, because if this was part one, then they need to finish the story strong. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. There was a couple more errors they gotta touch. Jaafar did a great job. This movie paid respect to Michael's legacy. The fans showed up and still showing up. And the people clearly want more. So my review is simple. I love the movie. I think it was a great film. I think it's worth going to see if you haven't seen it yet. And I think some critics have hidden agendas. So when y'all see those Rotten Tomato ratings and these different critics online, just, you know, when it comes to the Jackson family, especially Michael Jackson, we know for years there have been rumors, narratives, accusations, and attempts to stain the Jackson name. But in today's time, a lot of people feel like the truth has come out on many of those issues. So when people rush to tear down anything connected to Michael Jackson, we kind of figure we know what's up. So y'all check it out, man. We see what's going on. And I want y'all thoughts, man. Y'all let me know in the comments. Did y'all see the movie yet? Did you like it? Do y'all want a part 2? So yeah, y'all like, hold on, wait, what we got going? Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, he definitely channeled that spirit. I gotta start paying attention to that live chat. We got action. Yeah, it was a good one. It definitely was a good movie, chat. I see y'all in there. I hate I'm late to the party. But yeah, y'all continue, man. Let me know. If y'all done seen the film, what's y'all thoughts on it? And if you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend you go check it out. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's a family affair. Take your family, y'all go check it out, man. And it's a great film, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Church, we'll be back again.